Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ebony, and in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a sewing catch-up, kind of like what I've been working on. It's been a couple weeks since you guys have seen me, so I just wanted to get you up to speed with what's been going on in my sewing room. Okay, so the last time we talked, I had the mini haul from Melanated Fabrics. So since then, I have decided what I wanted to make. And so I ended up deciding on these two patterns that I have here. So Vogue 1835, the bottoms, which is the pants. And I have been wanting to make this top for a while. What view is that? View A, which is the shorter sleeve one. I decided to just go ahead and try this one just because like I said, I have been wanting to make this for a while, and I have some stretch velvet fabric, but I was too nervous to cut into it. So I decided to kind of like treat this as like a wearable muslin type of thing, which I'm very glad I did. And so let's actually talk about this pattern. So for Vogue 1923, which is the bodysuit, I decided to make it, like I said before, because I wanted to make exactly what the model is wearing in View A, which is like the velvet one. I have some stretch velvet, and so that's kind of the vision that I have for it. But something was telling me to just like test it out first, don't cut into my good fabric. And I'm really glad I did. I decided to go ahead and use that pink rib knit fabric that I got from Melanated. And this pattern took me through it. It's rated as average, and I agree with that. And I did do some modifications. So this is actually a bodysuit, but I didn't want the bodysuit style. So I just brought down the sides just straight across and just turned it into like a traditional type of top, which was easy enough. And the sewing was going good in the beginning, and I knew the band I had an issue with. It just wasn't fitting properly. I honestly think that I bought the wrong size envelope for this pattern. I ended up cutting out a size 18, and I think I need to just go down to a different size, probably 2 sizes smaller, just because I tried to have it fitted for like my waist and like the lengthwise, but I think I need to pay more attention to my bust and kind of fit that measurement, and then just grade it wider if need be. So that's just something that I'll know for the future. And like I said, I'm really glad that I went ahead and tested it out with this cheaper fabric. Saved me a lot of heartache in the end. So I'll go ahead and insert a picture of what the top is looking like. It definitely is done. I didn't hem it though, and I didn't fully finish serging the insides of it. It's just really baggy up top, like it's falling off my shoulders, and it's really low here, which I guess now that I look at the picture, it is really low, or low on the model, and I don't have much up top, so it's just a lot of space here, and it's just hanging off of me. And honestly, I think it's just mainly because it's the wrong size. I just needed to size it down, which now I know for the future. Like I said before, this pattern is rated as easy, and I agree with that. I cut out the size 18, and the fabrics it calls for is the 4-way stretch knits. So definitely I recommend this pattern. Just, understand if you're a beginner, this probably isn't the pattern for you, but if you've been sewing for a while, I think you should give this a try. I also will say that there is a sew along for this pattern. Raven Marine did a sew along. It's really quick. It's not very in-depth as her sew alongs typically are, but it did kind of help me out as far as like pinning the band to the bodice, which I struggled with. So definitely, if you do plan to make this, I would suggest watching her video just to kind of get the gist of the process. And then for the pants, like I said earlier, I decided to do Vogue 1835. I have made this pattern before. Very easy, definitely beginner friendly. It's just your traditional elastic waist pants, and it has pockets, which is nice. I did make some modifications to it, as I typically do. I did extend the length, and then I also added a cuff at the bottom. I just feel like it looks better that way instead of hemming them. Let me see. I have them here. They're very comfortable, very soft, and then has a traditional elastic waistband. And I did end up serging the inside, which I always typically do. And yeah, definitely recommend this pattern. Made it out of the rib knit that I got from Melanated, and I'm in love with these. I'm going to live in these. They're very soft, and I highly, highly, highly recommend making this pattern if you have not already. This is my 3rd time making this pattern, so I love it, as you can see. All right, so now I want to get into my plans in the coming weeks. I had a video maybe about 3 videos ago where I did like my sewing plans, and I did patterns, or putting patterns with different fabrics that I have in my stash. So in that video, I did pull McCall's, let's see, this is the display number, McCall's 6150. It's this vintage pant pattern. And so I like both views, but I wanted to make view A the most. So that's still kind of on the cutting table for now. However, I did recently purchase this Simplicity pattern 9376, which is just different pants in different variations. I like what the model is wearing, which is view D. And so now I'm kind of like, I don't know which one I want to make the most. I'm kind of leaning towards this one with the fabric that I had, and the fabric that I had for this McCall's one. Just because the fabric that I have seems to be a bit more sturdy, and I kind of want the McCall's to be a bit more loose fitting and like flowy. One second, let me actually grab the fabric just to give you a refresher of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I have this fabric here. I got it from Fabric Mart. It's oyster gray rayon linen lycra stretch suiting. It's a 54 width. It has a teeny bit of stretch in it. Let me see if I can kind of show you that. So it has like a little bit of stretch, but not too much. It does not stretch this way. But yeah, it's like a gray color, gray khaki type of color. And I'm thinking that it would go better with this Simplicity pattern view D. Let me know your thoughts. I had originally planned to to use this fabric with view B, which is the more tapered look. But now that I have this Simplicity pattern, I'm not sure. So definitely let me know what you think. I have already cut out this pattern. I haven't cut the fabric, as you can see, but I have cut out the pieces. But I'm thinking maybe going with this one. Let me know what you think. This pattern is rated as, let's see. Well, it doesn't say, but I'm gonna take a guess and just say maybe average, just because it has the elastic in the back instead of the full waistband. I could be wrong though. It looks easy enough. I think the only challenge for me would be the pleats in the front. I've never done pleated pants before, so that would be a new skill to try and learn. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, now that I bring up learning a new skill, with the Vogue bodysuit pattern that I talked about earlier, Vogue 1923, this one, I did learn a new skill. I got to work with stay tape for the first time. I just ordered it from Amazon. It looks like this, and I guess it's just so that your fabric doesn't stretch, because the shoulder parts of the pattern that kind of like stay to your shoulders, you have to do gathers on there, and the material is very stretchy, and so they want that part to be stable. So that was a cool thing that I got to learn for the first time. I had never used stay tape before, so I just wanted to share that with you. It's very easy to use. I just ordered it from Amazon. It had exactly the length, or the width, I guess I should say, that I needed to get on the pattern, so I just went ahead and ordered that from Amazon. All right, that's all I have for this video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, I hope that you consider subscribing. Like this video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. If you've ever made that Vogue top before, let me know how that turned out for you. Did you have the same issues as I did? Just let me know, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.